What is going on, everyone? This is Ninja Geek here, and we are bringing you an unboxing of the monitor to go with my computer that I unboxed before, and I wanted to get that set up. So I'm basically going to be doing a unboxing here and unboxing here, and then a review when I have enough time to actually, use the product and do them in separate videos. Of course, there's going to be 3 separate videos, so I wanted to get right into this, not to stall time. I'd opened it up just so that we can, in fact, see what it is instead of just, sitting there and having me opening it. So here we have the first cable that we just opened up, and this is probably, looks like a power source for the monitor, so I'm just going to lay that aside. This looks like the base. As you can see, it's kind of rounded-ish. The base, at least it looks like it from this standpoint, so I'm just gonna lay that there because I'll have to figure out how to actually set that up. This is just a giant foam piece there, and here we have the actual monitor. I'm afraid to just pick it up from where it is, but here we have a one of the cables to connect it right to the computer. Just want to make sure I grab everything beforehand. This is a power supply. I'm guessing the other end of it. This, I have no idea what this is, to be completely honest. And this end is the other end to connect to the computer. I know what the ends look like. So here it looks like we are going to have to actually lift up the computer, or the monitor. And it's pretty lightweight. It is pretty lightweight. There is no base, so it's setting. I'm gonna just lay it here because I don't want it to get damaged. So now we can actually rip this. Oh, that's the back. Oh, whoopsies. My bad. Gotta flip it over to the front without damaging it. We can get that. So now we have this. I was wondering why it wouldn't come off from the back. Here is the monitor. That is a really nice monitor. Here is the side specs, just to see what they are. Little things, but yeah, I will get this obviously set up now once I'm done unboxing it, but it's hard to, I don't want to damage the screen, but there are the ports on the back. Looks like we have an HDMI and a is that 2? I think that's 2 HDMIs. Obviously the port to connect. That looks like one of the cables we pulled out. That's a power cable. So just your basic stuff here on this monitor. So now we're basically going to head over to the review. And like I said, the review is going to be a week later. So it's going to be like a week-long process video. So it's not going to obviously go up, because this part I'm obviously recording now and then put it all into one video. So I will see you with the review. What is going on, everyone? This is Ninja Geek here, and we are bringing you a review of the VX228 Asus monitor. I am sorry I'm getting to this a little bit late, but it is about probably a little bit more than, it's probably about a month, but a little bit less than a month since I unboxed it, and I'm going to combine it into a review now. I just haven't gotten the chance. So as you can see, it is a very nice monitor all set up, and you probably saw it in my last unboxing video of my computer that I did, which is still sitting down there. But I just wanted to show you the back kind of a little bit, just so you could see, and also like how thin it is. It's not that thick, but it's not that thin, so it's just like a regular average size. So but I do actually like it. You're not obviously going to be like seeing the back in like terms of like feel, but I have mine hooked up via VGA. You can do HDMI as well. I just didn't seem to get it to work. It's probably just some of the ports that are on my computer, but VGA looks completely fine. It looks very crisp, very clear quality. As you can see, it really does look amazing. Now Under here, it's kind of hard. There we go, the light. You can see the controls that are on the side of here. So obviously this one controls the power. There's some of them that I don't really know what they do, but I know which ones. This one is the menu to control the different modes that you can go in. So you can go into like a gaming mode, which basically changes the settings of how the monitor looks. So you can put it to what your needs are, and you got the volume controls here, some different settings that you could finagle around with, which I am not going to touch right now to test out, because I am not going to ruin my monitor of what it is and then just try and figure out how to get it back. So you can finagle with those settings, but I only really touch the volume, the menu. I turn my volume all the way up because surprisingly on the back of this thing there's speakers. They're not on the front. The speakers come in like down here somewhere. They're like right here on the bottom, so they're kind of like going downwards underneath, so it's very hard to hear stuff. So I usually plug in headphones anyways, but if I don't have headphones in, I always take this volume thing and crank it all the way up. It's all the way at 100 right now. So I mean, my volume on my PC is not 100, but the volume on the monitor is, because it is very, very low, just because of where the speaker position is. But then I also messed around with the menu just so I could get the right coloring. I think I left it on the standard, but you know, just because standard looks the best when I'm looking at it. And obviously I turn it off every night, so I use the power, so I really only use a couple of these, but you can really mess around with it. And that's really basically all I have to say. You know, the quality looks really good. The speakers are kind of weak, but I usually plug in headphones anyway, so that's not really a problem. And overall, the thing that you want out of a good monitor is to make sure that it looks good. And with these modes that you get, this monitor is really good. And it also has a 1 millisecond display, or I mean a 1 millisecond delay time, so you know, it's going to be really good if you're a gamer that, you know, you want to buy a PC for this, or a monitor for your PC. So this one is actually really good because it's got 1 millisecond display time, like one of those higher quality monitors out there as well. Now this monitor fell in the range of like $180, so it wasn't that expensive, but overall it wasn't like the cheapest monitor you can get, but it's a very good monitor for the price that you pay, and I do overall enjoy it. So that is my review. And also what I'm going to be doing is I already did a review of my computer. You can find that in the unboxings playlist at the end, or I mean in the description below. I have an unboxing playlist that I do, and also this keyboard, which I did not do yet, which is going to be coming up in an upcoming episode. I'm going to also review that as well, with a keyboard in combination with this mouse. So that will be coming in the future. And like the video and subscribe if you did enjoy, and I will see you on whatever my next video happens to be. I'm Ninja Geek. I'm out. Peace.